Santo Domingo and Haiti failure politic and diplomacy. Political communication is an important tool to inform, educate people. People need to hear the word, the leader's voice to feed their ego, to increase their hope, and that can make society running smoothly. Albert Einstein stated, "Nothing that I can do will change the structure of the universe. But maybe by raising my voice, I can help the greatest of all causes, goodwill among men and peace on earth." It is obvious that the people of Haiti and Santo Domingo miss the privilege to listen, to learn from their leader. And this fault gives the rise to social problems between the two peoples, the two nations. Furthermore, if the two leaders demonstrate that there is a grudge between them, there is a problem between those two leaders, one of these two peoples, that means Haitian people and the Dominican people, could profit this antagonist to commit crimes, to commit barbaric acts. A competent leader should know that politics and communication are essential to life in society. One cannot function without the other. According to Theodorus Kutrobas and Mark Liss, analyze that if one assumes that the policy occupies a central role in the organization of the city, and that communication is consubstantial to human activity, that the communication acts consistently in politics, as indeed in any social activity, with a particular supported media tools to use. The good politician use the means of language to express and correct the differences. Communication plays a central role in politics. Santo Domingo and Haiti must stop playing the early childhood politics. It's time for these two countries are moving towards a social politics, a politic of good neighborliness, and a good governance politic. Santo Domingo could be a good neighbor if he did not practice a policy of hypocrisy and secretiveness of diplomacy. And the Haitian government does almost nothing to change that, and when the politics and diplomacy of good faith of its neighbor. It seems that the Haitian government is doing politics without politicians. Haitians do not trust the Haitian politics because conspiracies and corruption are rampant in Haiti. We have to tell the truth. It is not so much a question that power corrupts. I know the whole truth is not good to say. Yes, it is absurd to say this, but I am tired of hearing that Haitians saying that they love their country. They are proud of their country. However, the majority of Haitians are questioning what the country can do for them. What Haitian people expect Haiti can do for them? Haiti is a country. We are Haiti. It's the Haitian people who are supposed to help the country and make, the government, any government, exterior government, respect the Haitian people. If Haitian people don't respect Haitian people, how they expect Dominican government can respect them? I know the truth, like I said, is not good to. It's not good to say. I know that's going to create a lot of problem because the Haitians don't like to hear the truth. All of them claim they love their country, but they're looking for a political job, a political position to enrich themselves and come to live in the United States. They are socially contaminated by corruption. They become corrupted by environment. It's not the power that makes them corrupt. Yes, the power could make them corruptly, absolutely. The majority of Haitians want to take part in politics because they know that politics is a way to get rich. They use politics to enrich themselves, as I said before. I understand that no political system cannot solve all the political problems. But in Haiti, distrust in politicians worsen the problem of the country. Haitian politics use the hypocritical politic of diplomacy and conspiracies. For Haitian, power is like a drug. They are sick of power. And I do not believe there is a cure for this illness. It will be a dangerous illusion to find a cure for this disease. Haitian thirsty, hungry for power. They can burn all the country, behead all Haitian to issue the power. Let's be serious and reasonable. Before Haitian could be respected abroad, they must be respected in their own country. They must be respected by their own government. The government of Santo Domingo, which is a racist government, knows that the Haitian government, which is a careless government, that doesn't respect for its people, which has no priority of foreign policy, treat Haitian who are in Santo Domingo as rascals. Respect for people starts within his country by its own people, its own government. So, if the government of Santo Domingo wants to demonstrate that it is more civilized, more advanced than the Haitian government of all the country, it must show that the value of respect is universal, while treating Haitians who are in Santo Domingo as human beings. As long the government of Santo Domingo cannot treat Haitians who are living in Santo Domingo as human beings, they always will blame Santo Domingo or always judge Santo Domingo as a barbarian. The government of Santo Domingo has to know the respect is for every human being. There is no question of, regardless of the origin, culture, religion, social background. A human being, pure and simple, should be respected. If the government of Santo Domingo would like his country to be classified among the civilized countries, including countries that respect the human rights, it must educate the Dominican people to do not act like barbarians, not to imitate Islamic terrorists, ISIS, not to continue the works of Trujillo. Indeed, the Dominican who hanged the Haitian in Santo Domingo committed a shame to his country and his government. If the Dominican people love his country, they have to help the government of Santo Domingo to catch the criminal who committed that crime. They have to help the government in order to show they're not really barbarian. And if the government of Santo Domingo want to justify to the international community that it respects the right of man, that there is justice in Santo Domingo, it must use the force of law, politics, to bring that criminal to justice. Power can be used to impose society. Foreign policy is an effective tool to change the world, to preserve peace, to promote international cooperation and develop and consolidate democracy. Haiti and Santo Domingo can use international relations to maintain peace between the two peoples and in the region. I understand that each nation has its own international and foreign policy priority, but it is convenient for the policy of a nation is based on a mixture of these 5 priorities, such are priority egocentric, priority ethnocentric, priority anthropocentric, priority theocentric, and priority biocentric. In foreign policy, a government can choose what is right for its country. Indeed, it is the goal of international politics. The international community will judge, classify a country the way the government conduct the international affairs of the nation. The value of a nation depends not on its wealth, but its government and its people. Thank you.